Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis, and today we're going to be talking about Ripple and XRP. And guys, we just seen a massive market correction, which is totally fine, and I did tell everybody to keep a close eye out on today, as we did see a little bit of a green weekend, but we did hear talks of, the Fed tapering, as well as, they were talking more so about inflation rates. So it was pretty much expected for today to be a little bit of a bloodbath, or a red day, if you will. And, we are seeing a lot of, discounts across the board right now. Would I be buying right now? No. I would wait to see a very strong reversal. I want to see a lot of strength on an asset if I am going to throw money in. And we do see a lot of assets right now on the 24-hour span are down extremely hard. For example, KDA, DCR, Phantom, they are the top three, down about 20% almost, 17% almost, and 16% almost. So keep a close eye out on this market the coming weeks to even months. I know a lot of people have been anticipating the December pump. We've seen that be invalidated during the beginning of this month. I think that this correction pretty much plays out for a little bit longer. We might have a little bit of a nice pump by the end of the month for tax reasons, for a lot of sell-offs for paying taxes and stuff. So right now I'm just anticipating a lot of stuff happening throughout the markets, but until we do see a strong reversal, I am not buying really anything. So with that in mind, before we fully jump on into the rest of this video, I just want to ask if you guys could please leave a like on this video. It does help the channel grow immensely, and I do greatly appreciate it. You guys have no idea how much it actually does help. Also, if you guys do want to get some of my trading insights and my exit plans and stuff like that, I just released a new product yesterday. I will be releasing a lot more products on this website very, very soon. So if you guys are interested into that, you guys are more than welcome to go check it out. Also, the Ultimate Crusader Trading Bundle Pack is on sale, 35% off until the end of this month only. So if you guys are interested, like I said, links are down in the description below, as well as in the comments below as well. So with all of that in mind, and with XRP's value being around currently, I don't know why I went all the way down, but XRP's value currently being at about almost 77 cents flat, with the all-time high being around $3.84 on some exchanges, and we know that the recent high that it made this year alone was about almost $2. We know that the value is extremely suppressed. I don't need to tell you guys that. I'm sure that you all know that by now from watching other YouTubers, hearing about it on a day-to-day basis, or if you guys just pay attention to the SEC case in general. Now, of course, there is people buying. The volume is up about 47% in trading volume. So a lot of people are interested in a lot of purchases, especially on altcoins. Everybody wants to buy the dip, even though, at this point, we could still see the dip continue dipping. On the one-day span, we did hit a little bit of a low at about 76.5 cents, which is totally fine. But all while this is happening, we are seeing things unfold very fast within the SEC lawsuit. For an example, just the other day, we did see Gary Gensler get sued by a corporation. I forgot what the name was, but I reported on it exactly on the day that it happened. But we're seeing a lot of lawsuits unfold. We're seeing a lot of updates within this case as well. And just 2 days ago, we do see our SEC case against Ripple Labs for XRP crypto sale, a bit of a double standard. Now, this is coming from Charles Gasparino. Now, this is actually from Fox themselves, I'm pretty sure. But overall, this is very interesting to say the least, because when we're talking about everything that is happening within this SEC case, it is putting a spotlight on XRP in general. It's putting a spotlight on what XRP is focusing on, what their end goal is with XRP, I should say, for Ripple. And pretty much this entire case is now, the front lines of what crypto actually is becoming, which is a regulated space. In my opinion, Ripple with XRP is going to be the heroes of this entire scene. Now, we do see here the SEC case hinges on some allegedly bad stuff done by Ripple. The SEC says Ripple executives sold an unregistered cryptocurrency called XRP to get rich and finance the build-out of its blockchain-like platform that transacts cross-border payments. The SEC says that the XRP sales were no different from a company selling a stock or bond and were illegal because they weren't registered with the commission. Now, all while they are saying this, Ripple executives are asking for insights on why Ethereum and Bitcoin are not, securities. But we just seen this backfire. We actually just seen them go after Ethereum and Bitcoin as well, saying, hey, we don't know if they are securities or not. So the media is really picking this up. The media is really kind of paying attention to what this is becoming. In my opinion, once a settlement does happen, once, a win happens for either side, because in my opinion, even if XRP does become a security, I believe that there's going to be a lot of things that unfold, but I doubt that it gets to that point. I think that XRP is a clear currency sign, and I think that the SEC is really kind of overstretching their boundaries. But when this does happen, by the way, this is actually making some headlines pretty much around the world as well, within even, the Post Business or the New York Post, if you will. But in my mind, this has so much backing behind it from the retail aspect, right? We're talking more so, about media attention. There's wide stream media attention. This is going to be, in my opinion, a massive cascading effect that will pretty much bleed into this market and allow XRP to really become the true altcoin that everybody really kind of looks out for, which is, a banker's coin. And when I say that, I mean it in a bullish way. Like, I think that once this case is settled, XRP is going to skyrocket in value because, FOMO events will happen from the retail side as well as from even the business side of things. So, in my mind, this is only one massive, pretty much catalyst event that's going to push XRP's value beyond what anybody really kind of, sees it becoming. Now we also see our market participants are quite actively carrying out XRP transactions. Buzzing address activity is definitely a good sign. The current active addresses levels are way higher than what has ever been registered since May of last year. And if you guys do look here, it is getting pretty interesting in terms of active addresses. Now, of course, this is seeing a little bit of a decline as well since around the beginning of November, which is expected. But of course, the XRP ledger, active addresses for XRP as well are growing astronomically in terms of, pretty much just active participants. And I think that when we're talking about XRP from a demand standpoint, I think that the demand is going to grow evidently, a lot more and more as we do move forward on. And the reason for this is because all while this SEC lawsuit's going on and retail is scared to really kind of dive in, we are seeing things unfold within the cross-border scene. For an example, we look back on things just from Ripple's website alone, and we first off, they're talking about a new era of finance, pretty much, cross-border payments with the HODL, liquidity service as well. They're talking more so about SMEs with line of credit and stuff like that, enabling the Internet of Value through real-time world payments, with XRP Ledger. And of course, they do talk more so about CBDCs and how they are revolutionary technology. This is going to be huge. But while they are focused on all of this, first off, Neum, by the way, which, as you guys probably know, is a partnership with Ripple, they have been growing extremely well as well. Their ecosystem is flourishing right now. But all while everything is going on with this SEC case, we know what Ripple is doing with XRP. They are moving instant money around the world with payments. And we do see here, this goes back 2 days ago. IMF advises how crypto should be regulated, citing urgent need for cross-border collaboration. Cross-border payments is a problem right now. Crypto assets are potentially changing the international monetary and financial system in profound ways. Okay? I've always said that when we're talking about cross-border payments, this is going to be something that they need. This is going to be something that they cannot disregard, they can't ignore, because it's going to be so huge. There is an urgent need for cross-border collaboration and cooperation to address the technological, legal, regulatory, and supervisory challenge. Now, all with this, right, we are seeing massive amounts of advances in terms of digitization of finance around the world besides the US. We already know why they're targeting XRP and crypto in the US, stifling innovation. But we also see so much stuff really unfolding with cross-border payments. Even the BIS committee sets up cross-border payments task force. They are focusing on this entire new infrastructure, and they are starting in early 2022. They're going to meet every 6 to 8 weeks, and its findings will feed into the development of a service level template that stakeholders can use as a starting point when establishing agreements. It will not suggest any specific service levels, but will reflect how the elements relevant for cross-border payments can be addressed consistently. Now, in my opinion, I don't see XRP not being mentioned at all within this. In my mind, this technology that Ripple has built with RippleNet is revolutionary. It's patent first off, and it's going to be incredible to really kind of unfold in 2022 when we do see this happen, which is ISO 222. Now we do see Swift actually is going to be launching this very soon. Swift's ISO 222 services for cross-border payments ready for customer testing and launch of inflow transaction or translation. Sorry. Now with this, Swift is ready for cross-border payments as well, but Swift has concerns or issues in general that Ripple is really solving, which is Nostro-Vostro accounts, which we've talked about so many times. Now, this is going to be focusing on banks. This is going to be focusing on financial institutions. We even see here, leveraging its unrivaled global network of more than 11,000 institutions and 4 billion accounts in 200 countries, Swift has taken action to minimize disruption and ensure that its community is ready for the start of the migration, including those banks that will not initially adopt ISO 222 in the back office. This is huge, okay? ISO 222 should not be ignored at all, especially if you are holding a lot of these assets like XRP that are really focusing on this. Now, we do see here November 2022 and runs to November 2025. So 3 whole years for this. This is going to be a massive revolution for payments. I strongly believe that at the end of all of this, we are going to see a lot of these coins like XRP take the frontline stage. It's already getting spotlight media attention that a lot of individuals are realizing, or maybe they're seeing it and looking the other way because they're like, well, it's being sued by the SEC, so maybe it's a legitimate thing, and they're not really kind of reading any of it. But if you did do some research, you'd understand just how corrupted this entire case is against Ripple and of course XRP. In my mind, XRP will easily get clarity. Ripple will win this lawsuit. Ripple is not going to stop fighting. Ripple has the money to do so. Ripple has, the team behind it in terms of the legality team. In my mind, Ripple and XRP are going to prosper ahead in, a very huge way, especially once we do see cross-border payments really making the front line, which we are seeing. This goes back to November 29th. New service promises real-time cross-border payments on existing rails. Now, of course, this isn't talking more so about Ripple or anything like that, but we do see here, right? They're talking more so, banks, quote, can be anything from 3 to 6% higher than the actual spot price, which can translate to an extra $3,000 or more in fees on a $100,000 payment. So, the fees are astronomically, and this is all with Swift, by the way. This is, a problem. We need to get away from, first off, pre-approved payments, which are terrible for settlement times and for, fees in general. And we do need real-time payments that are cost-effective, that are cheap, that are affordable. And guess who offers that? Ripple with XRP. Okay, so understand what this is going to lead to. This is going to lead to a revolution in payments. Everybody sees that. We even see here, Tranglo, how New Age solutions are shaping Southeast Asia's cross-border payment capabilities. And of course, we know that Tranglo with Ripple are going to be huge because this is going to be acquiring a 40% stake in Tranglo from Ripple's standpoint. And this is going to be focusing on, 1,300 banks and wallets and 130,000 cash points. So this is huge, and they are doing this because it's 3 to 5 seconds in finality time. It's of course zero pre-funding, so there's no problems with payout service times or settlement times in general. And we know that it is cost affordable for all of these individuals. And I know that a lot of people don't think that financial institutions or banks saving money on payments is a big thing. People think that, oh yeah, who cares? They don't really care about that extra amount of money, but they do. Okay, even from a business standpoint, if you were a businessman, me personally, I run businesses, and if you could save money, why wouldn't you? Saving money is the icing on the cake. It's the best part. So in my mind, they are going to focus on these real-time payments that are saving a ton of money, that are moving payments at a lot faster rate. And this is why Ripple, in terms of RippleNet and even XRP, are going to grow and grow and grow in demand. We even see here improved liquidity is a major step forward and a marked advantage of blockchain and digital currency, because liquidity is a huge portion of the pie that is going to provide a ton of value for Ripple and even XRP's value, because XRP is going to be the leading racehorse in terms of on-demand liquidity as well as line of credit for SMEs. So I'm very excited for the future of XRP. I'm not worried about this SEC case at all. In fact, I'm actually loving the media attention that it's getting, because like I said, once they do, win, because in my mind, there's no way they lose. It's like a 0% chance in my opinion. But once they do win, it's going to be a cascading amount of money that's going to flow through XRP. It's going to push the value of XRP to an astronomical high level. But like I said, if anybody does want to buy, You could wait for a little bit of strength, or you could DCA. It's totally up to you guys. But in my mind, I'm just waiting for a lot of strength to really kind of be, shown on a lot of charts, especially with Bitcoin, because Bitcoin looks fairly weak right here. I believe that we bleed until around the end of this month. So with all that in mind, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.